Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? It is Krista Janine here. We are going to start in just a few. I'm going to allow everyone to hop on in. You will need a mat and your towel, of course. Water if you like. This is going to be roughly a 30-minute power flow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Sam. How you doing, boo? Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to give everybody like 1 to 2 more minutes to come in. Hello, hello, hello. Again, this is hey from Mexico City. Hello from India. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Glad you guys can hear me. We are going to get started in just a few. Like I said, I'm going to give people like 1 more minute to come on in. That's Brownie in the background. That's my pup. She might do a couple of down dogs with us as well. But yeah, we're going to give people 1 more minute. Again, grab blocks if you like. You don't have to grab blocks, but you definitely can. Hello from Greece. Water if you want. I would suggest a towel as well. And yeah, we're going to get on started because we only have 30 minutes together. So let's start on our mats in a tabletop position. We're going to get right into the flow. Thank you. Also, I'm going to turn off comments while we flow so they're not a distraction. All right, friends, we are about to start, like I said, in tabletop. So meet me on your mats. Tabletop position, getting right into this flow. So ground your palms on your mat. You want your shoulders, wrists, and elbows all to stack. You can tuck your toes if you like. Inhale, cow pose. Draw your gaze up toward the ceiling. Press down through the heel of your palms. Press your collarbone forward. Exhale, cow. Round through center. Hollow out your belly. Engage through your core. Inhale, open up, nice and steady. And exhale, ground and through. Continue to find this flow. Also, friends, if you have something to track your movement, feel free to start that now. I am turning on my yoga flow on my watch to just track my movement and my heart rate. You find whatever you want. We're going to do this cat-cow 1 more time, just as everybody else is coming in and getting settled. So inhale, open up. And exhale, round and through center. Tuck your toes underneath you. And inhale, hover the knees. Don't go straight into your down dog quite yet. I want you to activate through your core. Rotate your armpits in and press the eye of your elbow forward toward the top of your mat. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Your knees are just hovering here. Breathe in and hold for that exhale. 1 more deep inhale here. Exhale, down dog. Press up through your hips. Drive your heels down and back. Press your chest into your thighs. Now, I'm assuming this is your first down dog of the day, depending on where you are in the world. So feel free to rock from side to side. Maybe find a little movement in the knees, bending one knee and then the other. And breathing into that space. Settle your mind, settle your body. And take a deep inhale here. Exhale, sigh out that breath. Press your chest deeper into your thighs. Again, rotate the eye of your elbow forward. Draw your shoulder blades to separate. And really activate through your lats. Breathe here. Pressing weight even firmer into the L of your hand, so where your thumb and index finger meet. Take a deep inhale, look back toward your toes. Exhale, walk your hands back to your feet for ragdoll position. Slight bend in your knees. You can let your arms dangle or grab for opposite elbows if that feels good. And just sway it out. Moving from side to side. Just getting a little movement in your body before we start our flow. 1 more deep inhale here. And exhale, side out. Heel toe your feet into touch. Just a little space in between your ankles. Slight bend in your knees. Chin to chest, roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Head, neck, come up last. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your palms up and overhead. Rotate your pinkies in toward the center line of your body. Roll your shoulders down your back. Ground firmly through the ball and heel of both feet until your arches lift, and squeeze your inner thighs in toward the midline of your bodies until your knees come up toward the hips. Hold here and breathe. 1 more deep inhale. Exhale, open twist to the right. Your right hand goes behind you. Your left hand is going to come forward. Keep your hips squared toward the top of your mat. Engage through your core. You should start to feel this engagement through the obliques. Breathing steady. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring it back towards center. Roll the shoulders away from your ears. And exhale, open twist to the left. Again, left hand back, right hand forward, twisting through your torso. Really engage your obliques. Keep the hips square to the top of your mat. Roll the shoulders down and back. Squeeze the shoulder blades in toward one another. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring it back through center. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from your hips. Press the crown of your head down into the mat. Engage through your core. And try to bring your fingertips in line with your toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Find a nice flat back. Draw the shoulders away from your ears and breathe into that space. Slight bend in your knees if you find your hamstrings are tight because you really want to engage through your core and maintain a flat back. Exhale, high plank. You're going to plant your palms and walk out to your high plank. Drive down through the heel of both hands. Squeeze your core in toward the midline of your body. And we are holding here for 3. Holding steady for 2. Finding that engagement, long, straight line from the crown of your head out through your heels. Exhale, lower halfway, elbows point back. Core is engaged. We're holding at the bottom of the chaturanga. Breathing in through your space. One more deep breath. Hold for that exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip the tops of your feet. Press the hips toward the mat. Collarbone pushes forward. Drive through the L of your hands. Exhale, down dog. Breathing steady. Take a deep inhale, look to the feet. Exhale, walk your hands back towards your feet. Inhale, halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, mountain pose, rise through center, engage your core. Exhale, open twist to the right. Keep the hips squared forward. Inhale, mountain, bring it back. Exhale, open to the left. Nice, strong core. Inhale, mountain brings you back. Exhale, forward fold, hinge into it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, walk it out. Holding for 3, 2, exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. One more time through that Sun A variation. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, walk your hands back. Inhale, halfway lift. And fold. Inhale, mountain, rise through center, engage. Exhale, open to the right. Inhale, mountain brings you back through center. Open to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, walk it out. Staying here for 5. Firing up your core for 4. Keep breathing into it for 3. Holding steady for 2. Last deep inhale here. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. And down dog. Let that go. Breathe through your space. Deep inhale. Sigh it out. Inhale, lift your right leg up toward the sky or ceiling, wherever you are. Pivot your pinky toes down. Engage through that right quad. Exhale, knee to your right tricep. Hinge forward. Hips lower slightly. Inhale, reach your right leg back high. Hold steady. Lift it a little higher. Exhale, low lunge. Gently plant your foot in the center of your mat. Inhale, warrior 1. Left heel grounds. Rise up. Now, as you find your warrior 1, you want your back hip squared forward. Long, straight line through that back leg. Knee stacked over that front ankle. Reach your hands overhead and breathe. Finding your core engagement, pushing a little deeper into that front leg. Breathing through your space. Sink a little deeper, press through that back heel, activate through your back hamstring. Exhale, low lunge. Lift off of your back heel. Slight bend in that left knee. Inhale, chair pose. Step your left foot forward. Sink into your seat. As you find your chair, you might want to come up, bring your hips underneath you, and then sink down into it. Find your depth as you reach. One more deep inhale here. Exhale, ask yourself, can you go lower? You can. It's not a real question. Breathe into it. You are here for 3. Here for 2. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. You can step or float back. Up to you how you find your chaturanga. We will meet in down dog. Breathe through it. Inhale, left leg lifts, hips square. Breathe through your space. Exhale, knee to your left tricep. Inhale, lift. Find that expansion and control. Lift a little higher. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your foot. Take a moment, settle the feet. Inhale, warrior one. Rise through center. Again, take your time to find that space. Hips square forward. Shoulders pull down and back. Deep inhale. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Engage through your back hamstring. Keep the hips squared in control. Exhale, low lunge. Frame your left foot. Slight bend in the right knee. Inhale, chair, step forward and sink. Finding your control. Breathing through your space. Sinking here for 3. Last 2. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. If you want to float back, plant your palms, land with bent elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. And down. Breathe into it. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, look back to your feet. Exhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, mountain, rise up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Follow me here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Holding here for 3, 2. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. And down dog. Inhale, right into it. Right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to your right tricep. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Rise through. Settle for a second. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Find your breath and your flow. Exhale, high to low plank. Step or float back. Inhale, upward facing. And down. Left leg comes with you. Exhale, knee to your left tricep. Inhale, lift. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Settle through. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, chair. And fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Find your flow. Down dog is where we meet. Breathing steady. Deep inhale. Sigh it out. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And fold. Inhale, chair pose. Once more. Sink into your chair. Relax through your seat. Breathing steady for 3. Palms meet at your heart for 2. Deep inhale, extend forward. Exhale, twist to your right. Left elbow is going to come to the outside of your right knee. Sink your butt low. Yeah, you can stay here, or if that twist is a little too much, bring your left elbow to the inside of that left thigh. Deep breath here. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, right back into it. Exhale, palms meet at your heart. Deep inhale, find space. Exhale, twist. Palms meet at your heart. Breathe through it. Finding that control. Pushing your elbow into the outer thigh. Only here for 3. Here for 2. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Listen closely. Exhale, low lunge. Left foot steps back. Frame your right foot with your hands. Inhale, crescent. Rise up. As you find your crescent, front knee stacked over that front ankle. Push out through your back ball mount. Relax through the shoulders. Finding a gentle contraction through that front quad. Relax and push a little deeper into it. Activate through your back quad and hamstring. Inhale, reach. Exhale, warrior 2. As you find your warrior 2, shoulders over hips, press in to that front leg. Relax and breathe. Sink a little deeper, find space, push weight into both pinky toes, keep your hips square. Sink a little lower. Inhale, follow me here, right hand extends forward. Grab a block if you have one close. Float your left foot up and find your opening. As you float up, push down, find space, engage through your abdominals, extend out through that back foot. Breathe steady. Finding your control. Firm up through your bottom quad. You're only here for 3. We're going to ground your left foot into. Exhale, lower the left foot with control. Bend the knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right hand reaches up and back. Finding that stretch, finding your control. 1 breath here. Little no weight in that back palm. Push deeper into your front knee. Continue to reach your right hand back. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. So as you circle around and down, pivot the toes in. Press down through the crown of your head. Breathe steady. Finding your pace, finding your control. As you breathe in here, make this an active posture. So with every inhale, push down through the crown of your head. With every exhale, draw your core in and pull yourself deeper into the fold. Finding that space, finding that control. 1 more deep inhale here. And hold for that exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, top of your mat. Move your block if you have it. Inhale, high plank. Right foot lifts. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. And down. Breathing steady for 3, 2. Inhale, look to the hands. Exhale, step or float. Top of your mat. Halfway lift. Take a moment to control. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Right into that twist. Exhale, twist right. Squeeze the thighs in. Breathe through that space. Inhale, stay in your chair. Come back through center. Twist to the left. Breathe steady. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Right foot goes back this time. Step it back. Frame up your left foot. Inhale, crescent. As you come through center, again, activate that quad. Push into the ball mount of your back foot. Squeeze steady. Find a little more power and control. Can you get deeper? Yes, you can. Extend out through your back leg. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Find that space and control. Shoulders roll down and back. Push into your front knee. Keep it over the front ankle. Breathe steady. Extend out through that left hand. Again, grab your block if you have it. Press down through the block. Open your hips to the side of your mat. Flex your right toes in. Push out through the right heel. When you're ready, extend that right palm toward the ceiling. Breathe here. You're only here for 3. Here for 2. Gently with control, begin to bend your left knee. Plant your right foot. Inhale, humble warrior. Going right into that prasarita. Extend around and down. Holding here. Now, if you want to get upside down, you have the option here. Finding a tripod or supported headstand. Breathe steady. Finding your breath, finding your control. If you are upside down, take your time, press out through the heels, and then draw them up and overhead. Squeeze your inner thighs in toward the midline of your body. Make sure you're pressing down into your palms or your forearms, depending on which variation of headstand you have chosen. If you're not in headstand, I want you to actively engage your core and pull yourself deeper into your fold. Finding that space, finding that control. If you are still in your headstand, gently and slowly bring yourself back to your mat with control. You have 3, 2, and 1 to land. Everyone together, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, top of your mat. Inhale, high plank. We're floating that left foot. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. Deep breath here. Sigh it out. Inhale, look forward to your hands. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Bring your feet to hips distance. I want you to bring your index and middle finger, lock them into your big toes. Pull yourself into the fold. Make this an active posture, friends. So flex your biceps and your triceps. Pull yourself down. Squeeze your elbows in. Activate through the core. If you're like, oh, this is just a good stretch, engage more through your muscles as you pull yourself down. Here for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Shake that out. You can bring your feet back to hips distance if you like, or keep them wide. We're going to go into a crow pose. So if crow is already in your practice, go ahead and float into it. Hold it for 3 to 5 breaths, then float back and finish your chaturanga. If it is not, I'm going to walk you through it real quick, and then we're going to do it together. So you want to bring your hands to shoulders distance, ground down through all 10 knuckles. As you find that grounding, lift off the heels of your feet, squeeze your knees in, push into the palms, and as you float, squeeze everything in tight, 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 tight. Breathing steady, floating back if that is in your practice. Breathe through. Down dog is where we meet. And we're going to do that one more time. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees, step or float, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Give yourself a moment. Exhale, fold, release through it. As you find your release, again, gently and with control. Don't try to rush yourself into this crow pose, okay? Palms plant, heels lift. Find that teeter-totter, engaging through your core. Everything squeezes into the midline of the body. Press down, push, gaze is slightly forward, squeezing steady. Float back, push up, and find a down dog. Breathing here for 3, breathing here for 2. Holding steady, side out. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, low lunge. Bring it forward. Inhale, kneeling crescent. Left knee is down. Hands reach up and overhead when you are ready. So as you find this reach up and overhead, don't be afraid to extend that front foot forward a little more. Breathing here for 3. Pushing into that space for 2. And last one. Extending through center, finding that control. Exhale, half split. You want your toes to stack over your heel. Keep both hips square. Avoid pushing your left hip back toward your left heel. You want that extension to come through your front hamstring. Deep inhale. Fold for that exhale. Push your collarbone forward. Flex the toes in. If full Hanumanasana is in your practice, you have the time and space to go into it now. If you want to try it for the first time, grab your blocks, bring them back by your hips, tuck your back toes underneath you. Engage. So press down through your blocks, elbows squeeze in. I want you to extend your front foot forward, your back leg behind you. So, as you push down, hips stay square. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Push down through that front heel. You should feel an activation through your inner thighs. Yes? Settle a little lower. Relax through your shoulders. Chest stays lifted. Core stays engaged. When you are ready, you can extend your palms up. Keep your hips square just like you would in crescent. Find that extension. Breathing here. Whatever variation you have. We're here for 3. Here for 2. When you're ready, if you had those blocks, push down, draw your front foot in, breathing steady. Push back into that low lunge. Hands reach up, overhead for your kneeling crescent. Breathing here for 3. Extending out through that back hamstring and quad. This is your quad, this is your hamstring. Breathing through it. Exhale, tuck your left toes, lift off of the left knee, and find your high plank with or without the blocks. I'm using my blocks because my wrists start to get sore after a while, but you don't have to. Exhale, lower halfway. If you do have your blocks, see if you can go a little deeper into that chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And down. Breathing through it. Deep inhale here. And exhale, side out. Inhale, left leg gets you up. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your left foot forward and down. Right knee connects to your mat. Back into your kneeling crescent. Arms reach up. Push into that front leg. So this is really setting you up for that full split if you want to go into it. You're finding extension through your back quad, activation through your front hamstring. Shoulders relax down. Squeeze everything into the midline of the body. Exhale, half split. Flex your toes in. Again, as you flex in, you want your toes over your ankle. You want your hips to stay stacked and extend forward. Breathing into that space. If you gave full split a try on the other side, strongly suggest you do the same here. So as you find that extension, maybe move back and forward a little this time. Tuck the back toes, and as you extend forward, push down through the block. So you're going to have one side that might not be as flexible as the other. Totally fine. Work through it all the same. Keep your core active, your hips square. Breathing steady. So again, you can find that half split if you like. Use the blocks to get you deeper into your full split, or you can hang out in your kneeling crescent. We got all the options here, friends. All the options. One more deep breath here. And hold for that exhale. Inhale, plant your left foot back down. If it's not already there, tuck the right toes. Lift up. High plank on your blocks if you have them. Finding a little more depth in that chaturanga. Lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And down dog. Breathe through it. Deep inhale here. And side out. One more time, deep inhale. And let it go. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, step forward and come to a seat. As you find your seat, slowly hinge back. Engage your core. We're going to do a little core work before we bring it all down. I know you're like, we've been doing core work. A little more. Just a little more. Hinge back. Find your boat pose. As you hold through your boat, breathe steady here. You can grab her behind your knees if you like, or extend out. Only here for 3. Here for 2. And lower down. As you find your way to your mat, bring your right knee into your chest. Extend your left leg long. Give it a nice sturdy tug into the chest. Exhale, supine twist. Lifts you up and over. Swing through center. Reach both arms long to a T. Find that core control. And breathe steady. Really extend through the last leg, bottom leg rather, as you twist. Focus on anchoring the right shoulder as opposed to trying to get that right knee to your mat. Breathe into that space. Find your control. Inhale back to center and switch out your legs. This time left leg pulls in, right leg goes long. Holding here for 3, 2, and exhale, supine twist. Lifts you up and over. And breathe through it again. Anchor your left shoulder down. So imagine somebody is above you. And with every inhale, they push your left shoulder deeper into your mat. With every exhale, they twist you a little further to the right side of your mat. Breathe through that space. We are here for 3. Find that full extension out through the left hand for these last 2. See if you can twist a little deeper on that last exhale. Inhale back to center. Draw both knees into your chest. Give them a nice sturdy hug. Exhale, happy baby. Grab for the insides or outsides of your feet. Bring your knees outside of your rib cage. Stack your ankles over the knees. Rock from side to side. If you like, maybe straighten one leg, maybe straighten both. Push out through your heels if you are straightening both. Pull your toes down. Extend, activating through your quads. You're here for 3. Whatever variation you're at for 2. Inhale, pull it back to center. Knees pull in. Forehead draws into your knees. We're here for 3. Shavasana in 2. And exhale. Final Shavasana. Let it go. Please do not skip out on your Shavasana. I know it is tempting, but we have enough time to engage with this posture. Understand that this is just as valuable and important and challenging as every other posture that came before it in class. Blink your eyes closed. Relax through the palms. Allow your feet to come at least the width of your mat and display outward. Breathe into your space. If you find your mind wandering off of your mat, allow your breath to be your anchor. You can stay in your final Shavasana for as long as you like. If you would like to be guided out, slowly start to reach your hands overhead. Extend your toes out toward the top of your mat. Breathe into that space. When you are ready, roll over into fetal posture on whichever side serves you, drawing your knees into your belly, using your tricep as a pillow on that side, taking a moment to fully embrace the rejuvenation this offers your body. One final moment to reconnect with yourself before you go back to the rest of your day. Inhale, slowly come up to a seat at the top of your mat. Bring your palms to meet at heart center, sealing in our practice as a global unit. Deep inhale here. And exhale, sigh it out. Inhale your thumbs to your third eye, right in between your eyebrows, connecting your heart and your mind. One final deep inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Namaste. Thank you, friends. I hope you enjoyed that flow. Know that you can find me on Aloe Moves at any point of the day or night, because I am one of the instructors on there. And have a happy rest of your Wednesday or Thursday, again, depending on where you are in the world. I love you all. I am, again, Krista Janine. You can follow me at Krista Janine. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.